Okay, so today I'm working on this club car golf cart. As you can see, this right here shows you the old terminal that was on the positive side of one of these batteries here. Unfortunately, there was a lot of corrosion that took place. Apparently, some of the acid from the battery got on the terminal, completely destroyed this terminal. So some of these wires here had to be replaced. This positive wire, um, I'm not going to replace it. I'm just going to replace the terminal on it. So I've already stripped the wire here. So instead of replacing it, I went on ahead and picked up a tool at Harbor Freight, which is this um, crimping tool. This is a hydraulic crimping tool. So this tool comes with different dies, and today we're going to be working on the 4AWG die, which is what will be needed for this particular application. So the way it works is you put the new terminal into it, and once you do it, you can close this knob, and then apply pressure, and it will crimp the wire connector on. So that allows me to basically make my own battery terminal connectors. This probably won't work with some of my bigger vehicles like the medium duty trucks, but it should allow me to do what I need to do with regular vehicles, lightweight passenger cars and trucks and golf carts. So I'm going to use this to put this on, and then from there we'll see what happens. So the first thing I'm going to do, as always, is apply grease, my dielectric grease. I'm going to apply that inside of the terminal, and that just helps me get a better connection. I think it also helps too as far as preventing corrosion from the acid from these batteries getting into there. So I'm going to start there first. So you'll see here I've put the terminal into this die here. I've turned this to the on position, and so now I've squeezed it to the point where it has tightened up on the terminal. And so now what I'm going to do is use this on the wire and make sure I got enough grease on the wire. And from there I can put it on. And then from here I just start squeezing the handle. As you can see, it's squeezing the terminal onto the wire. Let's see if I can get a better picture of it. As you can see, it's not hard to do it. Uh-oh, came out. So I'll probably have to hold it in while I'm doing it. That's kind of the hard part of using it, I think, is trying to hold it in while I squeeze it. But what I will say is that this is probably an alternative to using a bench press or a floor press with a vise like this. I do have a press tool that I could use. Unfortunately, I don't have a floor press just yet because I don't want to use up my space, my floor space. So for now I have to use this hand tool. And it looks like it's almost finished. And I think that's it. And now I'm just going to pull it, make sure it doesn't come out. It doesn't look like it's going to come out. I'll give it one extra squeeze, and that should be it. So now I'm gonna turn the knob to release it. As you can see, it opens. Now you have a perfect terminal. So you can see where right here it squeezed the terminal directly onto it. So it looks really good. It's definitely on there really well. I'm trying to pull it off. It won't come off. So now we can put it onto the terminal. Okay, so this is our new terminal. So the only thing I would do now is put it on here. I've already cleaned off the corrosion off of this terminal here. And this is one of the older, this is one of the other ones that'll probably need to be replaced along with this one here. But my first goal again is just to use grease on everything. So use my dielectric grease. So, you know, with a tool like this, the only thing you're really doing is spending money on cables and connectors. I'm gonna try to go around this piece here because this is where my water goes in. But I may not be able to because the cable may not be long enough. Or maybe I can go like this. Okay, that'll work. And I had to get a new bolt because the bolt was rusted out as well. So here's the new bolt. All I would do is just screw it on and I'm done. So as you can see, it looks really good. The terminal did a good job. The terminal crimp tool did a really good job on that. So and I'll just go ahead and do these two while I'm here. So this is, you know, pretty easy and straightforward. You'll just cut this off. Make sure you have a replacement terminal available. And that should fit. Yep. So the only thing I will do for this one, because like I said, this is in pretty bad shape, is use my cut tool, cut it off, use my strippers, now my wire is stripped. I'm going to use grease, grease my fittings. Now I'm going to stick this new fitting in here. And now I'm going to use a different tool. This is for a smaller wire. I've always had these for a while. The same thing here. Put it in there, make sure it's in there good, and squeeze. That's it. So now we're done here. So again, that's the other bolt there. So all I'm going to do is take this bolt off, put my new one there. Or if I wanted to, I could put this underneath. So this is 4 gauge. This right here, 4 gauge, 5/16 bolt hole. This one is still okay, so I'll put that there as well. And that's pretty much it. And so this is what a kit of terminals looks like. So I had to buy these separately. These are 4 gauge, and the numbers go down as the terminals get bigger. So the bigger the terminal, the smaller the number. So the tool, the wire crimper tool, which is this one, as you can see, I have the number 4 loaded into it. It can go down to 0. So I don't have anything smaller than 4 right now, or bigger than 4 right now, but if I needed to, I could go with something smaller. So this is what it looks like. It works very well. And like I say, the kit also comes with these insulation heat shrink, which I could have put on that, but I didn't. Other than that, I'm going to tighten this bolt, and this will be good to go. So like I said, this had a lot of corrosion on it. This here was used to remove all the corrosion. I mean, this was so bad you couldn't even see it. It's just a giant blob of yellow here. So you know, you can use this for about 5 or 6 minutes, or whenever it completely dissolves what comes out of the can. Wash it off. You might have to use several different coats. Then you can come back in with this stuff right here, spray it on the terminals, shake it up. And actually, this is the first time I've ever used this stuff, so I'm going to just put it on there. And I can use it on the other ones as well. And this job is done. So that's pretty much it on replacing terminals with the wire crimping tool from Harbor Freight.